The e-counseling process to be followed this year is a marked improvement over the centralized counseling process conducted until now. It ensures accessibility, interactive ambience, convenience, option to exercise varied choice vis-a-vis extreme transparency. This e-counseling process can be accessed by any candidate having general merit rank of JEM 2012 and or All India rank of IEEE 2012, engineering and or architecture. The process will be based on the provisions enumerated in the information brochure of JEM 2012 and will commence on 11 June 2012. The entire process, based on a web-based facility created, run and maintained by the National Informatics Center, Government of India, can be divided into 4 categories and subsequent subcategories, which are as follows. A. E-registration, online creation of user ID and password, uploading of academic details, finalizing eligibility criteria, generation of e-challan and taking printout of the same, deposition of registration fee of ₹500 in any of the core banking service enabled United Bank of India branches, uploading of fee deposition details through web application using the generated user ID and password. B. Choice filling. Filling up of choices considering the fact that the allocation will be made on the basis of merit rank of the student vis-a-vis the choice exercised besides availability of seats in the respective category. Hence, a candidate can technically give all available choices or choose to give a selected few. Candidates having All India rank of IEEE 2012 and General Merit rank of JEM 2012 need to give only a single set of choices. Candidates applying under TFW quota will have both options for each choice. That is, one choice with TFW and another without TFW. Because TFW is only 5% of the total intake as supernumerary seats. Updation of choices over more than 2 weeks is allowed, that is with effect from 11 June to 29 June 2012. And finally, choice locking has to be done by the candidate between 25th June and 29 June 2012. And once locked, the choice won't be modified. If any candidate fails to lock one's choice by 5 p.m. of 29 June 2012, the chairman WBJEEB, that's myself, will securely log in through a one-time user ID and password and lock all such unlocked choices by pressing a single key, lest unlocked choices won't be considered for allotment of seats through this e-counseling process. Thereafter, the candidate can view one's locked choices and take printout of such set of choices. Next, C. Allotment of seat and remote admission at reporting centers. The locked choices will be considered on the basis of merit rank of the student vis-a-vis the choice exercised by the candidate besides the availability of seats in the respective category, and the allotment will be made thereof. A choice given by a higher ranked candidate will be given preference over the lower ranked one. Benefits of reservation will be extended as per extant provisions of the Government of West Bengal in vogue. A candidate must exercise maximum number of choice for better placement. Candidate having both AIR of IEEE 2012 and JEM 2012 GMR and given a single set of choices during choice filling shall be allotted a seat which will be choice superior in one set of choices through allocation process considering all seats under both IEEE and JEM. On being allotted a seat amongst approximately 32,000 in the state, the candidate will be intimated through SMS, email if provided. Otherwise, by posting on their respective web page, which one can access by using securely generated user ID and password. After such allocation, a candidate willing to get admitted should approach any one of the 25 reporting centers in West Bengal and one in Tripura at Agartala. At reporting center, besides verification of testimonials of the candidate, one will be offered to exercise option for upgradation to Choice Superior Institute in subsequent rounds owing to creation of vacancy. The candidate exercising yes to upgradation facility can in subsequent round stop one's upgradation by exercising no to upgradation at the reporting center, but vice versa is not permitted. Candidate willing to avail upgradation facility needs to report to the reporting center and get admitted in the respective institution to which one has been allotted and exercise upgradation facility. Such candidates will be informed during subsequent rounds about their status of upgradation. Thereafter, they need to report to the finally allotted institute only. Candidates so allotted need to deposit at any one of the reporting centers during remote admission a cross-demand draft drawn on WBJEEB payable at Kolkata for an amount of rupees 4,000 for candidates allotted under TFW quota irrespective of the nature of institute, rupees 5,000 for candidates taking admission in government engineering colleges and university departments, and rupees 40,000 for candidates taking admission in private and self-financing institutes. If a candidate is upgraded to a different status of institute during subsequent rounds, one need not visit the reporting center. One needs to report to the finally allotted institute after third round of allotment only. At the time of final reporting to the respective finally allotted institute, the candidate will be required to deposit the difference in admission fee, deducting the amount of admission of fee already deposited at the reporting center. The revised fee structure for the private self-financing institutes has been notified by the government, which is marginally higher than the last year. The increase is by rupees 5,000 over 4 years of study for students taking admission in 2012-2013 academic year, which has been slightly increased by rupees 2,000 up to rupees 72,000 for the first year, by rupees 2,000 up to rupees 74,000 for the second year, by rupees 1,000 for the third year, and remaining unchanged for the fourth year. Further, candidates who will not be allotted out of tuition fee waiver scheme yet have yearly family income less than rupees 2,50,000 will have the option to apply for inclusion under West Bengal Freeship scheme in all government engineering colleges, all university departments, and such private or self-financing institutes which have admitted students under management quota. Original yearly family income certificate will be verified at the reporting center, and such students will be merit listed after final allocation into such institutes wherein full tuition fee for students numbering 10% of total intake of said institute will be waived, while half tuition fee will be waived for another half. Finally, D. Actual admission at finally allotted institute. After completion of third round of allocation of seats and reporting at the reporting center, the successful candidates need to report to the finally allotted institute. All such institutes are then required to update the date of reporting at their respective institute by 31st of July 2012, based on which the final vacancy position for each institute will be generated by this process and intimated to all concerned, and all such institutes having such vacancies may exercise option thereafter to fill the vacancies through decentralized counseling process alike last year, to be monitored by the Department of Higher Education. আমাদের পশ্চিমবাংলার ছাত্রদের সুবিধার জন্য এই সমস্ত প্রক্রিয়াটা খুব সংক্ষেপে আমি বাংলাতেও একটু বলে দিচ্ছি। প্রথমেই সবারই বোঝা দরকার যে এই প্রক্রিয়াটা কিন্তু এতদিন পর্যন্ত যেভাবে কেন্দ্রীভূতভাবে এক জায়গাতে এই কাউন্সেলিং পদ্ধতিটা হতো, তার তুলনাতে অনেক অনেক উন্নত, কারণ এর মধ্য দিয়ে ছাত্রদের সমস্ত দিক থেকে সুবিধা, যাতায়াত বা অন্যান্য ধরনের অসুবিধার থেকে মুক্তি তা আছেই। তাছাড়াও আছে ছাত্রদের অনেকটা সময় ধরে নানা ধরনের তার চয়েস দেবার সুযোগ এবং সম্পূর্ণ স্বচ্ছতা। এটাতে কারা অংশ নিতে পারবে না, যাদের আমাদের জয়েন্ট এন্ট্রান্স পরীক্ষায় পশ্চিমবঙ্গে জেনারেল মেরিট র্যাঙ্ক, যাকে আমরা জিএমআর বলি, ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিংয়ে সেটা আছে, এবং যাদের অল ইন্ডিয়া র্যাঙ্ক এআইআর আছে এআইট্রিপল পরীক্ষাতে ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং বা আর্কিটেকচারে। এইবার এই প্রক্রিয়াটি আমরা জয়েন্ট এন্ট্রান্সের ব্রোশিওরে যেভাবে বলেছি সেই অনুসারে 11ই জুন থেকে শুরু করব। এই প্রক্রিয়াটা পরিচালনা করবে ন্যাশনাল ইনফরমেটিক্স সেন্টার, জাতীয় তথ্য কেন্দ্র, সরকারি সংস্থা, ভারত সরকারের। এই প্রক্রিয়ার 4টে পদ্ধতি আছে। প্রথম পদ্ধতি হচ্ছে রেজিস্ট্রেশন, নাম নথিবদ্ধকরণ। দ্বিতীয় প্রক্রিয়া চয়েস ফিলিং, অর্থাৎ নিজস্ব পছন্দ জানানো। তৃতীয় প্রক্রিয়া সিট অ্যালটমেন্ট, অর্থাৎ তার নির্ধারণ যে সে কোথায় পাচ্ছে, এবং শেষ প্রক্রিয়া হচ্ছে যে যেখানে সে পাচ্ছে সেখানে গিয়ে ভর্তি হওয়ার। এইবারে এই প্রক্রিয়াগুলো প্রথমটা থেকে একটু একটু করে খুব সংক্ষেপে বলছি। প্রথম প্রক্রিয়া হচ্ছে নাম নথিবদ্ধকরণ, ই রেজিস্ট্রেশন। প্রথমত আমাদের ওয়েবসাইটে গিয়ে সমস্ত একটা ফর্ম ভর্তি করে সেখান থেকে একটা আমরা যাকে বলি ইউজার আইডি এবং পাসওয়ার্ড, যার মাধ্যমে এই ছাত্রকে আমাদের এই প্রক্রিয়া চিহ্নিত করতে পারবে, সেটা সে পাবে, সেটা তৈরি হবে এবং তাকে একটা চালান দেওয়া হবে। যে চালানটা ছাপিয়ে নিয়ে ইউনাইটেড ব্যাংক অফ ইন্ডিয়ার যে কোনো কোর ব্যাংকিং সার্ভিস থাকা শাখায় গিয়ে 500 টাকা রেজিস্ট্রেশন ফিটাকে জমা দিতে হবে। এইবার শুরু হবে পরের প্রক্রিয়া, যে তার পছন্দ জানানো, চয়েস ফিলিং। এইবারে কি হলো, সে যখন ওই টাকাটা জমা দিয়ে এসেছে 500 টাকা রেজিস্ট্রেশন ফি, তখন ওই রেজিস্ট্রেশন ফি জমা দেওয়ার যে তার চালানের নম্বর, অর্থাৎ তার সেই সংক্রান্ত যে তথ্যাদি, সেগুলো নিয়ে সে আবার ওয়েবসাইটে ঢুকবে।